Well, he's at work. His foxy daughter, she decides she's going to skinny dip in the pool. You know?
Uh-oh. Now all that gardener's there, I hope.
There you go. So she gets up on the diving board there, all naked and everything. Of course, they can show partial nudity. So her hair is discreetly covering her nipples. But she dives off into the swimming pool, and she's swimming. Then she comes out of the pool all naked and whatnot. And she covers up with a towel, and she's going to go in the house. And there there's Gyps, the gardener. He's watching her the whole time. And he's like, hey, little lady, thanks for putting on a show there for me, you know? And she's like, what? You were watching the whole time? And he's like, you know what you were doing. You know, you knew I was watching. You were doing that just for old Gyps. So why don't you come here, baby? You know, and he's trying to, get rough with her. And that's right when Simon Garth comes home and he punches Gyps in the face. And he says, boom, get out of here, Gyps. You're fired. And then he yells at his daughter for being a dirty whore. You know, get in the house, you 23-year-old woman. I'm not going to deal with this. So she goes in the house all mad. And Gyps, he's all mad too now. He just got fired. So Gyps
it sounds like he had it coming. He was getting all handsy. So
he did have it coming.
Yeah.
So Gyps, he's hiding in wait for Simon Garth. So later that evening, Simon Garth comes out in a little tuxedo. He's getting ready to go to a fancy dinner party, like one of them 1%ers do. When he walks out of the house there, Gyps comes up from behind him and cracks him over the head like a whiskey bottle, knocks him unconscious. So then Gyps kidnaps him. And this Gyps, he likes to hang out with the voodoo cult. That's what Gyps likes to do. He likes the voodoos. So he takes Simon Garth to the voodoo cult, and he says, hey, you know what? You've been looking for a human sacrifice. Here he is. So they tie up Simon Garth, and they're going to sacrifice him in one of their voodoo rituals. But the priestess of this voodoo cult is none other than Layla, Simon Garth's secretary.
Oh, no.
She's a voodoo priestess. Even though Simon Garth has been depicted as a complete jerk, Layla's in love with him for some reason. So she doesn't sacrifice him. Right when she recognizes him, she's, oh, no. So instead of stabbing him in the chest, she cuts his ropes and tells him, get out of here, run, run, run. So he goes running through like the swamps there, the bayou. But when you know it, that Gyps catches up to him and stabs him right in the chest.
Oh, he almost got away with it.
So Simon Garth is dead. He died at the hand of Gyps. And Gyps buries him, And then so later that night, him and the voodoo buddies are sitting around there and they're boozing it up. And Gyps says, you know what? I killed him too easy. He should have suffered. You know what? Let's go dig him up. I want to resurrect him. Hey, Layla, you're a voodoo priestess. I want you to turn him into a zombie, raise him up just so I can kill him some more. So Layla's like, I
doesn't understand what being a zombie entails, where you can't really kill him, apparently.
So Layla's like, I don't know if I should do it, but he makes her do it. So she resurrects Simon Garth as a zombie, and even though he's only been in the ground for like an hour or two, when he comes out, he's like zombified. He looks like a zombie.
Yeah. He decayed real quick.
Yeah, and he starts fighting them off and stuff. But one of the voodoo guys puts an amulet around his neck. And then they have another special voodoo amulet, so it's like the matching twin of it. And whoever holds that amulet can control Simon Garth.